working on getting the app ready, doing some very, very cool stuff that I'll talk about when we get a little bit closer. We're probably 6 weeks out. So um, if you like our content, like and subscribe. I usually save that at the end, but I'm a little out of practice. So let's talk about the fight you can't see. We show up at meetings and we get support and we get help, but there's some things that we don't talk about, right? And I just got done writing a chapter in a book about the liminal state between the two stages of rites of passage, right? In traditional societies, there's a separation. There's this liminal state that Turner talked about. Wrote a book in 1969 on this, on rites of passages, where you're not quite a child yet, but you're not quite an adult as you go through these rites of passages. And then there's reincorporation, where you get accepted back into the group and you're an adult and sometimes eventually an elder. That is a little bit of what the process here, if you think about it, in recovery is rites of passages, right? We come in, we kind of don't know what the hell we're doing. We're trying to figure this stuff out. And we start getting our footing a little bit, but we're very much still in two worlds. We have our foot in our old world and our old life. And in this new one, we're trying to create, right? And so we're in that liminal state, that in-between state. I'm not quite fully there yet, but I'm not where I was and don't want to be where I was, right? So these are difficult, and they have been. Rites of passages, we've been doing this as long as we've been a species. They just take different forms, right? So the fight that you don't tell anybody about that's going on in your head, I think about recovery as a full contact sport, right? But the bruises are on the inside, right? Not everybody can see it. And we're still in those two worlds, right? So I'm putting on this mask, and it takes a while to get used to not wearing this mask and pretending I'm someone I'm not, or pretending I'm happy when I'm not, pretending I'm satisfied, whatever it is, right? What works in recovery is to be genuine and authentic. And I think we have to learn how to do that a little bit. I certainly did, right? As we come into this process of recovery. So as you go, be kind and gentle with yourself, and you're learning how to do this. And I say this a lot, and sorry for repeating myself, but not really, because I think it's important. None of us come into this knowing how to do this, right? We're learning on the fly. We're learning as we go. So that's where we need to lean on the people with the experience, the people that have been down this path before. So all my best, my friends. We'll talk.